Paolo and Silvana are two cousins who inherited from their Italian mothers, Alda and Flora, the passion for cooking and good food. They cooked together for the family in the past and always enjoy being in the kitchen together. Paolo was born in Messina, Sicily, and now lives in Los Angeles. He sure brings his savoir-faire as a chef. Silvana lives in Montreal. She's a retired French teacher who loves to cook, just like her mom, Alda. Join Paolo and Silvana in the kitchen, and buon appetito!
It is recording. I repeat, it is recording.
It is recording. We're so happy to hear that.
It is. Close your mouth.
No. Close your mouth. They're like, stop. Okay.
So what are we cooking tonight? Today
We're
I'm
cooking.
Gonna do it. Paolo? I think I'm gonna do it again.
I think you probably.
Valerie is in front of me and she's doing like this.
Okay. Cut. Valerie, shush. Okay. Ciao, Silvana.
Hey, Paolo, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm ready to cook with you today.
What are we doing?
Pepperoni ripieni. That's what we're doing.
Perfect, which is stuffed bell peppers.
Exactly.
Shall we do our mise en place?
Oh, absolutely. Let's go. And I want to make sure I have everything. So let's go.
Okay, so we have breadcrumbs, Parmesan or Pecorino, salt and pepper and oil. We have fresh parsley, capers, 2 bell peppers, and some garlic cloves. The recipe calls for 3 garlic cloves, and I have ginormous ones, but I think it'll be delicious, and nobody ever dies with too much garlic, so I don't worry about that. So this is a very easy recipe. It makes me think of Italy in the summer when my mom used to make this all the time. I was talking with some friends last night, and they were telling me that they make stuffed peppers with ground beef and rice, which is lovely. My mom always made them just with breadcrumbs and a little garlic and a little parsley and the ingredients that we just saw.
Paula, my mother-in-law, Paula, has always done those poivrons farcis. So pepperoni ripieni with meat and rice as well. So that's a tradition in our family. So, but today it's only with breadcrumbs and garlic and parsley, right?
And parsley, capers, and Parmesan. Yeah, so it's a simple and it's a light recipe, and we'll talk about how to serve the peppers when we're done with them, how to serve them on, how to plate them. But for the time being, let's get started with the mix, and that's how we go. So I'm going to move a couple of things here. So Silvana, you're ready with your mise en place? You have it, right?
I am, Paolo. Thank you for checking on me. You never know, eh?
You never know, huh? So I guess at the very beginning, what you do, you cut your peppers in half. You try to find 2 peppers that are pretty much the same size. So just cut them in half. Try to get them right in the middle. And then you clean the center of the peppers. You get rid of all the seeds. Try not to break the peppers. Is that what's happening over there?
Look, yes, it's pretty much happening. So I cut them in 2 halves on the side, right? So
and you give it a little tap. We're doing 2. Give it a little tap to get rid of the seeds that might be stuck inside. Although nobody, I mean, they're not poisonous. You're not going to die if you have a couple of seeds inside the peppers, but you know, just to make sure. No, you don't want them really.
Right.
So we have our 4 halves here. So they're ready to be stuffed. I'm going to put them on a cookie sheet that I prepared with foil. lined with foil, so it's easy to clean.
Very good.
So they're there just for the time being. And we continue with the other ingredients. So
Okay.
we're taking our parsley. This is a very easy, quick recipe, as long as you have everything ready. Parsley, mind you, it's from the garden, so it's nice and fresh.
Nice
I just
and
picked
fresh.
it this morning. Yes.
All right, so we cut the parsley.
We cut the parsley.
There we go.
And if your parsley is really fresh, you might want to chop some of the stems as well, because there's a lot of flavor there.
Right.
So I'm going to use a little santoku knife that will do the chopping perfectly.
Oh, look at you. You've got the technique. Oh, I've already done mine without technique.
How did you do that?
Oh, well, I just went ahead and chopped.
Okay, that's fine. That's
But
fine.
it's
Chopping
very
is chopping.
good. Well,
But,
you know, when I do like this, it looks good.
Listen to you. You make nice noises. Much nicer than my noises. My noises are very quiet. I don't have a lot of noises there. Okay. Okay, so that's that. And you know, by the way, we keep all the vegetable leftovers because we have a compost bin outside, and we try to do that. Yeah, to be good people to our Mother Earth.
Absolutely.
So everything goes in the bowl. I start with the breadcrumbs in the bowl.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay.
Ah.
You put the breadcrumbs in the bowl.
Yes.
You gotta be specific, Paolo, with me.
So
you
sorry.
know me,
I'm so sorry. Specific.
Come on, Paolo. So the breadcrumbs.
Okay, so you got the breadcrumbs? It looks like a lot of breadcrumbs. Is that 1 cup?
It is right? 1 cup.
Okay,
it's a Canadian cup.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. You chopped your parsley.
Yeah. In there.
Throw it in with the breadcrumbs. You have your capers.
Okay, so how much I'm putting?
You're putting 2 tablespoons of capers. Yeah, use it. Yeah.
2. Oh, that's going to be good. It's going to give a good salty taste to it. That's
absolutely.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
okay.
Capers are really a good thing for to cook with in Italian cuisine. I'll put in the Parmesan. I think I'm using Pecorino. I'm using Romano. Right
me
now.
too, actually. I love it.
Good. Actually, I'm going to go for the bigger spoon because it calls for 3 tablespoons. This is a lot of flavor.
Go with the bigger spoon. It's always better with a lot of Pecorino.
Okay, we got 3 there. And then we will add the garlic. I have gigantic garlics. I was telling you before. So we're using them. Did I just see her smacking garlic?
You heard me and you saw me. There you go.
I saw you. I heard you loud and clear. Didn't you say in another video that this is good for stress and tension?
Of course, it's the best therapy ever. You don't want to put more garlic, so I'll crush another 3
I have 3
spoons?
gigantic, so 3 gigantic is good. What do you have?
Yeah, I do have 3. They're not gigantic. They're just
regular size.
Garlic size. Okay, so what do you do with the garlic? Do I need like a...
Yes, I press it because it's going to be too tedious to chop it.
And obviously you're pressing it and you put it in the mixture.
In the bowl, right? Everything
in
goes, see, they're so big that they don't fit in the garlic press. Can you believe that?
You need to buy a larger garlic press.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not a real gadget person. I have what I need, but we found this garlic, fresh garlic from the farmer's market. And I have to use it. It's so delicious.
Absolutely.
So I have to cut them in half, but okay. So.
And we're done here.
Yeah, you need to wait for me a little bit because I have a lot of it here. Let's see. And this garlic press is ancient. It's an old stylus. Oh, but it's so old.
Paolo,
I tell you,
like us. It's like us. We're ancient, but we're so good.
Well, this is actually the best garlic press I have. And
You
it
see,
looks like
it's the best.
yes, I'm having trouble because the garlic is really gigantic, so really big. So
Take your
let's see if
time.
this works. Yeah, yeah. So
I can smell your garlic.
I think you would all the way to Canada. I am so sure. So here it is. Okay. Perfect. My garlic is done. Then I'll put this in the sink. It'll be right there. So I'm going to start mixing this very, gently just mix it up a little bit. At this point, we need to add, obviously, our olive oil. And there's about 4 or 5 tablespoons.
Okay. 4 or 5 tablespoons. So
yeah, 5 tablespoons olive oil. Because the mixture, in order to go inside the peppers, needs to be pretty wet. Otherwise, all you have is a crumbly mess, really. So you want to do, okay, I got my 5 tablespoons. We're not going to add more. To add liquid, we're just going to add water. So,
because too much oil is not good either.
No, it'll be too oily, and that's not what we're trying to do. So,
okay, so just a little bit of water, right?
Yeah, you see the consistency right now.
Yes.
There's just very little wet, but what you see the clumps are the olive oil. So we'll keep on working on this.
Okay.
Now, one thing that we need to pay attention to is the fact that I used the Italian seasoned breadcrumbs. And they also have a little salt, a little pepper and whatever. So before we finish the dish, we need to make sure that we taste this for seasoning, okay? So at this point, I'm actually gonna add a few tablespoons of plain water.
Yeah. No, mine seems to be okay. I don't think I'm gonna put some more water. I'm gonna watch the texture you are creating. I think we're good.
Okay, I put 4. I like it a little moist. Let's see how. Hey, by the way, do we need to turn the oven on?
Absolutely. Mine is turned 350. Yeah.
See, and as you know, when you clump it together with your fingers, it kind of sticks together because that's what you want, okay?
Yes.
Let me see yours.
Mine is perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
It's right here. Look.
Beautiful.
And
beautiful.
When I press it, it holds together. So
Holds
that's
it
the
together.
texture
Perfect.
we're looking for. Excellent.
So let's do this, Silvana. Let's try this mixture, okay?
Yes.
And see if we need to add any salt.
Oh, okay. Try meaning eating.
Actually,
I'm always volunteering for that.
Actually, it is tasty.
Yeah, it's perfect, actually.
Mine doesn't need anything. So,
it's good.
That's really tasty. And it's
very good.
Ready to go in, my dear. We put
it's ready to go in. Okay.
Ready to go in the pepper. We're ready to stuff them.
Absolutely.
What I do, I have my cookie sheet that I always line with foil. The cookie sheet eventually will get dirty as well, but at least it's not going to be crusty with oil and stuff.
You know what, Paolo? I don't have spray oil, but what I'm going to do, instead, I'm going to put a little bit of oil and just oil it with my hands right there.
Yeah,
so
you know what you can do? Take a paper towel, wet it with the oil, or just drizzle the oil. This is not a complicated matter at all.
That's what I did.
This is easy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. So what I do, I line the peppers up. Oh, the light is very reflecting. And I just start stuffing them with a spoon.
Okay.
That's very simple.
Tell me, you put a lot? What's the quantity you're putting in there? Like, do you press it or?
You press it a little bit. You don't want to really stuff them so that they're like hard as a rock, but you press it in. See what I'm doing? And you want to go, sometimes the peppers have folds. So you want to stick it in there a little more.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the very end, oh, this looks so good already. And at the very end, you put a little bit more on top.
Okay.
Now,
Oh, so you're pressing it still, with the
a little,
your
but not
thumbs?
really hard. But
Not
I'm
too
pressing
much.
it so that it's compact. Okay, let's put it
Yeah.
this way.
Oh, this is going to be a lovely entrée, served on maybe a bit of lettuce. How would you serve this?
That's how we served this. At home, this was the entire meal actually, but we were hungry, and Mother used to fry the peppers, so that was the way we did them.
That must be beautiful, like fried
yes,
peppers.
in Sicily, I'm sure in Italy, I'm sure everywhere, we had these special shaped peppers that were kind of round and short, and so they were filled from the top, and so she would fry them in olive oil, and so delicious. The skin would come off, and just absolutely fabulous. That was our summer.
We're going a little healthier, and we're cooking them in the oven, so there's no there's no frying. But I can just imagine the frying, how much it would be good,
I've served these as exactly you said, on a bed of lettuce. Just light greens with balsamic, olive oil, salt, and pepper, and the peppers room temperature laid right on top, and that is so delicious. That it's a very tasty meal actually.
Are you done, Paolo? How come you're? I'm.
How fast are you?
I'm done. It's been a half an hour now.
No, that is not possible. You cheated? Did you cheat? How did you fill the pepper so quickly?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't do okay, but Let
me see. Show me a pepper. Show me one of the peppers.
I'm a bit far, but if you can see.
She did it faster than me. I don't think that's acceptable. Let's see if I can catch her with some mistake. Okay, I'm done. That's fine. That's fine, Silvana.
I'm going to clean up.
This is a competition. See, I don't need to clean up. I'm clean.
That's the difference. There you go. That's the difference.
That's the difference, huh? Now listen, you have butter ready to...
Yes, I do.
Put a little bit of butter on top of each one. We can do a little drizzle as well. Let's drizzle a little oil on top of each one.
Oh, I like that. Always. A little bit, eh? All right.
Just a little drizzle, nothing.
Whoops.
And I know it's not in the recipe, but you know what? I'm going to add a sprinkle of Parmesan on top.
Oh, and before the butter, right? Oh,
and then we put the butter.
And then you put, okay. So I'm going to put the butter.
Yes. Don't they look like good already?
Oh. And the butter is going to probably, it will melt. And I guess it will create a little croûte or something. Crust, thank you.
Crust, exactly.
Une croûte.
Un croûte, c'est la crust. Una crosticina, come diremmo in italiano.
Crosticina.
Una crosticina, yes.
Bella.
Which would translate into a scab, but that's not attractive when you talk about food. So there. Okay. Now we used everything. So at this point, so the oven is at 350. Yes. And they go in. We need to tent them with foil first.
Oh, okay. Yes, absolutely.
The whole idea right now, the breadcrumbs are kind of cooked, so you want the ingredients to melt. But in reality, what we want is the peppers to be cooked. So when we cut into the peppers, they're very, very tender and juicy. So.
Okay.
So I'm tenting. So the idea right now, when they go in the oven, they're like baking.
Yes.
Are we ready to go in?
I am. Not me, but the peppers.
All right. I'm going in.
Yes. All right. We're going in. Woo. Nice.
Okay, they'll go in and we put the timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Excellent.
And we'll take it from there.
And we're
We'll
back
see you in a bit.
in 40 minutes. Ciao.
So the beeper just went off for the first 40 minutes of baking. So right now we're gonna take the peppers out of the oven. They have cooked covered for 40 minutes.
Right.
We'll take the top foil off and let's see what they look
Yes.
like. They smell delicious. Can you smell them, Silvana?
They smell so good, Paolo.
So look at
good.
this.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
look at this.
wow.
Look how beautiful
Yes.
they look. So
Beautiful.
sometimes the stuffing kind of separates or does funny things. So I usually just push it down a little bit. At this point, Silvana, you're ready? We put them back in the oven for 10
Yes.
minutes so that they get
Let's-
nice and crispy on top.
Let's do that.
I'm going.
Oh, I'm going to. See ya.
See you in 10. Taking them out of the oven. The 10 minutes
Ugh.
are up. These peppers are fabulous
Mm.
looking.
Ah,
Actually,
Good.
let's get a close up. Aren't they fantastic? Crisp, and they
amazing.
smell delicious.
ah,
So we
Unbelievable.
let them, while we let them cool a little bit, Silvana, we're gonna serve them with a little salad, right? You're gonna do that
Yes.
because I did not buy salad today.
Okay. So
You wanna make
here
a
we
little quick
go.
salad?
Absolutely.
What are you putting in your salad?
Listen, I made it like really very simple. Olive
Yes.
oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, a little bit of garlic, and that's it.
Sounds
and
awesome to me.
simply, when you serve it to, to your guests or to yourself, it depends.
Yes.
You put you put a little bit of salad at the bottom. Very pretty. Oops. And then you put your pepperoni, ripieni right there. Look how pretty it is.
That is gorgeous, actually.
Absolutely. And you know what? I have basilico right here.
A
I'm gonna
nice
put a
piece of
little
basilic on
leaf
top. Absolutely.
of basilico
I'm
right
just
there.
gonna.
And look at this, Paolo.
Oh, that
Do
is
you see
magnificent, Silvana.
C'est
Magnificent.
beau et
Beautiful.
ça sent bon. It
Ça
smells.
sent très bon. Shall we try this?
Shall we?
Are you ready?
Yes. Oh, if I'm ready. Wow. Okay. So let's go. Now it's going to be a little hot, but you
Yes.
serve it at, like you say, room temperature.
Room temperature.
Mm.
The main
Mm.
thing is to make sure that the pepper is tender and it's cooked. The way
Yes.
to know that, I'm gonna try it.
Comfortable.
This is so good.
Mm. Mm.
The way you
So
know
good.
that the pepper is cooked is
Oh, c'est bon.
you try with a sharp knife. If it goes
Uh-huh.
in very easily, the pepper is
It does.
cooked. And this is
Oh, c'est
perfectly
tellement
cooked.
bon.
So,
Wow.
we did
Oh.
it. These are our
We did it.
bell peppers. Yeah.
Bon.
Okay, are we supposed to do something else?
I think that's it. Just eat it. Oh no! He's getting the wine out, and I didn't prepare my wine.
Oh
So?
man, it really is so sad to be you. It is so terrible. Cheers, Silvana.
Cheers, Paolo. Cheers.
Bon appetit. Ciao, Bella.
Bon appetito. Ciao, Paolo.
Ciao.
Bye.
We can do this. Where's the
Wait.
foil?
Well, I know, but I need to see what she's doing because she's out of control.
Yes.
It
What?
didn't work.
What doesn't work?
I don't know. Shall
We're
we
gonna take
start?
him. What I want to do? Ay, 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 it's hot.
I didn't think
Good.
of the wine.
How could you possibly not? I've been waiting all morning.